Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Graves Library for Friday morning story time. I'm Miss Bryce, and I'm here in the children's room, excited to share a couple stories with you today. As you can see, Big Bear and Redbird are back with us from their little break when Cat in the Hat was here last week with us. So I'm glad they're back, and I'm glad that you're back too. If you would like to sing along with me this morning, I'm going to sing the song that we always sing at the beginning of our story time together. I start by clapping and then patting my hands like this. And when you're ready, you can join in or just listen along if you want to do that. That's okay too. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we are together, together, together. Here we are together at Graves Library with Miss Bryce and Big Bear and Redbird and here we are together, together, together. Here we are together at Graves Library. Good job. So I am looking out the window this morning and it is a beautiful day. It's starting to feel a little bit like spring out there. It is March and there is a holiday coming up next week that I really love and I hope you do too. And so this morning I thought I would read a couple stories about leprechauns. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of a leprechaun, but leprechauns are magical little beings who sometimes get into trouble. They cause a little mischief. They can do naughty things, but they also make us laugh. So, the first story that I'm going to read with you is called 10 Lucky Leprechauns by Katherine Helling and Deborah Hembrook. Illustrated by Jay Johnson. And a big shout out to Cartwheel Books. The woods are full of leprechauns and treasures to uncover. Fiddle-dee-fizz, there's magic there is when leprechauns find each other. One leprechaun hears a noisy wee elf who's playing a squawky kazoo. Fiddle-dee-fizz, it's magic it is. It's leprechaun number 2. 2 leprechauns find a busy wee elf who's painting an orange spotted tree. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 3. 3 leprechauns spy a nimble wee elf who romps on the green forest floor. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 4. 4 leprechauns see a silly wee elf who splats in a belly flop dive. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 5. Have you noticed that there's a little rhyming going on here? It might give you a clue to the next number. 5 leprechauns watch a jolly wee elf who's practicing juggling tricks. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 6. 6 leprechauns spot a speedy wee elf who zooms by engines a-revving. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's a leprechaun number 7. 7 leprechauns glimpse a lively wee elf who's balancing on the old gate. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 8. 8 leprechauns view a frisky wee elf who's zipping through trees on a vine. Fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 9. 9 leprechauns meet a clever wee elf who's hunting for treasure and then fiddle-dee-fizz, 'tis magic it is. It's leprechaun number 10. 10 leprechauns find a big pot of gold at the place where the bright rainbow ends. But fiddle-dee-fizz, the true magic is finding 10 lucky leprechaun friends. Can you help me count them? Make sure they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all there. Leprechauns love gold. It's one of their favorite treasures. All right, and the next book that I'm going to read is called The Luckiest St. Patrick's Day Ever by Teddy Slater, illustrated by Ethan Long. Shout out to Scholastic. Top of the morning, it's March 17. The leprechaun family is wearing the green. St. Patrick's parade is about to begin. The wee ones are marching. Come on, let's join in. There goes Bedelia leading the clan, arm in arm with Granddaddy Dan. She swings her shillelagh. Shillelagh is this stick right here. They walk and talk gaily, moving as fast as they can. Timothy Shaughnessy, handsome and bold, marches along with a big pot of gold. There's rhyming in this book, too. And here comes Aunt Rose, tapping her toes. With a shamrock in hand, she follows the band, decked out in her very best clothes. See the shamrock right there? If you find a shamrock with 4 leaves, it's really good luck. Toodle-dee-toot, rum-a-tum-tum. Johnny and Jack play the fife and the drum. Fife is a flute. They kick up their heels in a wild Irish jig. Everyone's dancing, even the pig. After the march, it's back home for lunch. Mulligan stew and green apple punch. Kate cuts the cabbage, Pat shells the peas. The mischievous children just do as they please. Friends and family keep coming to call. There's plenty of food for one and for all. The Caseys, McGregors, O'Grady's, Peg Finn, everyone's welcome. Please, won't you come in? Lassies and laddies stream through the door until there's no room for one caller more. Lassies are girls and laddies are boys. The leprechauns crowd round the dining room table, piling their plates as high as they're able. Look at all that food. It's quite a feast, isn't it? But before they dig in, they have one thing to say. May the luck of the Irish be with you today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's Day is the 17th, which is coming up on Wednesday. So I thought it might be fun to make a little STEM project. And so if you were able to pick up a kit, you will find that you have popsicle sticks, rubber bands, and a pom-pom. So these are important for what we're making today. We're going to be doing a little building here, engineering. So we are going to build a catapult. Catapult is a really cool device that you can use to launch things. So the cool thing about this pom-pom is that if you launch it somewhere in your house, it's not going to break anything. It's not going to hurt anyone. It's just for fun. But I want to see how far you can launch it. So what I'd like you to do is I want you to count out 7 of your popsicle sticks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, once you have 7, you're going to put them in a little stack like this. All right. And then what you're going to do to make the stack stay together, you're going to take one of the rubber bands and start wrapping it around one end. Okay, so as you can see, these aren't going to slip out now, but we're going to put one on the other side just to be safe. All right, so once you've got that secured, that's what it's going to look like. I have 7 of your popsicle sticks with 2 of your rubber bands on each end. And now you should have 2 left, right? And you're going to take your rubber band and secure these 2 popsicle sticks together too. All right. So now there'll be an elastic on one end, and if you can kind of open these, you don't want to do it too quickly because you don't want to break the popsicle sticks, because that could happen. But what you're going to do is you're going to open it enough so that you can slide your stack of popsicle sticks that you already made right in there as far as it can go. All right, so now this is the cool part. This is what makes this a really fun STEM project. So what you're going to do is you're going to be able to launch your pom-pom, which is yellow, so it's kind of like gold for St. Patrick's Day, except it won't break anything. And what you're going to do is you'll place your pom-pom here, and when you pull this down, the force of this is going to launch your pom-pom up and over. So what you'll do is you'll take your pom-pom and hold it down. Something's missing. You might have noticed that you got a little coloring page as well in your kit. So there was a little coloring page that looked like this. So there was a couple different characters on that sheet. I decided to color in this one. And I'm going to stick her right on my pom-pom. So now I have my little leprechaun, and she's got her gold. And now I'm going to launch her somewhere over the rainbow, right? She's actually going to go flying over a stack of books right behind this camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold her down there. Are you ready? 1, 2, oh, my pom-pom fell off. Let's try that again. The pom-pom's totally going to roll off. You just have to hold it there. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Kind of tried to launch it towards the camera so you could see. Let me try one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It went right over the bookshelf. So anyways, that's a little STEM fun for you today for our Storytime project. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed our stories as well. It looks like we are going to have to say goodbye for now. We are out of time for today, but it was really nice to see you all again, and I hope that I see you all next Friday for Storytime, same place. So let's get a rhythm. We'll sing the goodbye song. You can listen along or join in, whatever you'd like to do. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye, so give a smile and wink your eye. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. Thank you everybody for coming today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and best of luck to you next week for St. Patrick's Day and every day. Until next time, have fun, be safe, and keep reading. Bye-bye.